Hello everyone, MessyPlays here, back at it again. I am playing Far Cry 5, the game that will refuse to end. What the fuck has been going on in this game? Turn that fucking trash music off as well. Okay, so some type of nuclear bomb has went off. His kind of prediction at the end of the world, something like that. I don't. He was rambling again, and then a big mushroom cloud appeared behind him. Is that another bomb? It's quite intriguing as an ending. I don't know. The world's gonna end tonight! What are you saying? Keep going. What do you think I'm doing? I'm just looking for a place to park. Let's go out and have a nap. When things go to shit, just have a nap. God. So is this the end of the game? Because can I not, like, do the missions I hadn't done? That's a bit shit. They should have warned me. Didn't tell you in Witcher 3. Look. You may want to do the missions you haven't done yet, because this is a irrevocable part of the game. In a certain way to put it. We're going to the third bunker. Together forever. Should be revelations. I didn't hear no trumpets. It's gonna be another hallucinogen, I think. Is he gone? I know I had that little whine at the start, but this... How does he make it out? Like, he got out the fucking helicopter at the start. The dude refuses to die. Okay, is Dutch gonna be on his side? What a twist. What a twist! That's not me walking, I think. So they had already done the objective, like, he was carrying me. I wasn't walking there. Is that gonna be his father? Is Dutchy's dad? No. Okay, they didn't do that one then.
You know what this means? It means the politicians have been silenced. It means the corporations have been erased. It means the world has been cleansed by God's righteous fire. But most of all, it means I was right. The collapse has come.
Where did he get a nuke?
As we know it is over.
Okay.
I waited so long.
Mm-hmm.
I waited so long for the prophecy that God whispered in my ear to be fulfilled. I prepared my family for this moment. And you took them from me.
No, I didn't. They died by themselves.
I should kill you for what you've done.
Okay.
But you're all I have left now.
You're my wife now.
My family.
You're my wife now.
When the world is ready to be born anew, we will step into the light.
Do you spell born like that? When you say a new, I thought we were just normal born.
And you are my child.
Nah, thank you. Daddy!
And together we will march to Eden's gate.
Let's goose step. Is this a good or bad ending? I got a shit ending with this. Is there multiple choice endings? We got any tin peaches or anything? Okay, wow. I actually like that ending. I know a lot of people have been whining about it. Well, at least it was different, you know, at least you didn't... Here's what happens in open world games. You kill the bad guy. And then the open world is still open, and then you're still doing the missions. So, you know, if you've got the completionist in yourself, you can go around and do what you didn't do while you were doing the main story. And I was expecting that. I was just like, we'll kill Jacob, and then I can go around and get the light as in the comic books. But apparently that's not going to happen. Now, I might skip this just because that could be a copyrighted song. I don't know if it's playing. I remember Resident Evil 7, I was singing along, and the PS4 didn't record the song in the background, so it was like I was singing along to nothing. So let's just skip that. I will get into my main review. If there's a menu or something, maybe there's a post-credit scene, I don't know. But I'm interested in what's going to happen. Is the open world still open, or are they just going to be like, play a new game? Is everything going to be destroyed? Okay. So that's obviously changed. That's pretty fascinating. How they deformed the whole world just for like the post-game exploration? That's impossible, right? They wouldn't go to all that work for kind of the no post story. You know what I mean? Like, we're just in epilogue mode now, but there is a continue. I'm scared, because what does continue? Does that mean the game's not over? Are we going to be in the bunker together? The thing is, I think Dutch should have been his dad. I think that would have been a cool twist. If that friendly guy you met at the start is like, yeah, John's my son. You know, we had this plan for you all along. They didn't go there, maybe that... Okay, how does this make sense? I can't tell what's going on. Is the map different? Alright, so everything's the same. That pisses me off a bit then. If you've committed to something, commit to it. I mean, they changed the main menu for God's sake. So how the hell does that make sense? Clearly nothing's different. So I will just exit to the main menu. Let's just leave it there. Can I turn the audio off? Right, this is going to be my overall review of Far Cry 5. I have played the entire game, pretty much. I haven't completed every ancillary mission, like collecting 12 lighters, collecting the comic books. You know, that's completionist stuff. I have done the main story. I've put, I don't know, like 15 hours into this game. It's a long game, and it falls into that trap of putting in bloat. Like, we'll just put in things to do which really don't add to the story, and the story itself is too bloated. It is spread out too thinly. In the way it's integrated into the mission structure is just awful. Like, Obviously, you have the map divided into three, and the three territories are controlled by one member of each of the family. Each one's controlled by one member of the family. And the only way they interact with you is via kind of kidnapping you as you build resistance points, just to show they're still alive. And it just becomes ridiculous. It's the most nonsensical way to establish a connection between the protagonist and a villain. Because throughout the game, I'm killing thousands of their people. They'll kidnap me, and then they'll just let me go. And then they'll kidnap me, and they'll let me go. And to be fair, only Jacob's version of that makes sense. Because it shows that he's trying to train me to kill someone. And it's just one person. Like, I have killed thousands of his guys, and he trains me to kill one of his. And I just felt like this story doesn't work, does it really? Like, you barely see John. He's the main antagonist. He's the guy you can see to the bottom right there with the yellow glasses, and you don't really see him throughout the game. You see him at the start and at the end, and you pretty much forget about him. So overall, I'm kind of flabbergasted. I do enjoy it. It's a decent game. I think the storyline has its positives and negatives, which I won't go into. A lot of my videos covered it. I do like the idea of kind of a sovereign state of America taken over by, I guess, would-be terrorists, kind of brainwashing and controlling people like a cult. It's pretty interesting. Some of the cutscenes were decent. Some of the acting was decent. But I think it was too long, and what they supplemented, the mid-story cutscenes, they weren't that good. In fact, a lot of them dragged. Faith especially just came off as annoying. They used this bliss drug as a crutch to basically do what they wanted. They didn't want to make a supernatural game, but they turned it into a supernatural game with this drug that could like mind control people, telepathically control you, make people disappear and reappear. It just, it's all over the place, really. Like the game itself, no motorbikes. What's that about? You got cars, no horses. You can swim underwater, but they've got no kind of like diving gear or ways to roam around under the water. That could have been an interesting aspect of the game. I don't want to ramble on too long because I made so many videos on this game. I didn't mean to make so many. I just felt like recording every time I played it. So I'm sorry that this is like video 35 or whatever. I will say I got my money's worth with this game. Obviously, I've played a lot of it. I've explored a lot. But I don't think it would be a game I would go back to and play again. I actually feel the story is what let it down. Like, the execution of the story was okay. The execution of the story was bad. I just feel, it disappointed me and kept me entertained in equal measure. So I can't really be too harsh on it. But it's definitely lacking. Although I did find the end of the game, I did find that cutscene, that kind of twist. I thought that was an interesting twist, but then they've copped out in the open world afterwards. Oh, pardon me. The open world afterwards is completely fine, which is like, it's a cop-out. You've shown it destroyed by nuclear bombs. Commit to that. But never mind. That would have been a lot of effort for the post-game, post-game experience. I don't think any game's ever done that. So, I will give this game out of 10 6.3. I'm sorry it's not better. The game was close to being great, but I think it's It's just decent. It's kind of consistently decent, but it's nothing exceptional. And I wish it was better. But I did enjoy my time with it. I've played it a lot. So I can't be too harsh on it. And a 6.3, you know, that's above average. Hope you've enjoyed these videos, guys. If you've left comments or likes, thank you. I think the next game I will try and play God of War. I'm looking forward to it. It might be a bit expensive, but yeah, definitely want to give it a try. So I'll hope you will join me for that, and I hope you have a good day. So take care, guys, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye, guys.